All right, all you wonderful freedom-loving boys and girls, Mark Centerline Systems. It's been a couple minutes since I've done a video here in the studio for Centerline. So here's what we got going on. This video is going to be about a change in my customer phone calls. And as a result of that, I've got a couple items on hand, and we very rarely have on-hand items. So that's what today's video is going to be about. So, hey, if you have ordered from me in the past, you know, I used to always give everybody a call when we were about a month out. And then I'd give them a call when we were a day or two before we started the work order that contains your individual order. Well, I've changed that recently. And here's why. I think this is actually going to work better for everybody in the long run. Well, because people change their mind, and that no harm, no foul. This is your project, right? You're spending your hard-earned cash with me for us to make a handcrafted product. So I want to make sure that that product is what you want, right? So, but you know, it is, people change their minds. And as a result of that, I have a few on-hand items for probably one of the first times ever. I've got a couple items on hand. But before I go into that, so now I'm calling everybody more on the front end. When you place your order, I'm going to give you a call a week or two after you place your order to review the order with you to make sure that, you know, you didn't inadvertently hit multicam classic when you really wanted everything in multicam black, as an example, right? And that's kind of how some of these things happen, because even though we don't start sewing it, you know, like, so for example, a lot of the work I'm doing this week is getting prepared for the work we're going to do next week, right? So I'm cutting patterns, I'm cutting webbing, you know, I might be putting snaps in some things, you know, like, you know, before we actually sew and bring it all together. And in the past, with me calling at the last minute, you'd get somebody be like, oh, hey, you know, I really kind of want to do this now, or can I do that? And, you know, again, no harm, no foul. It's your project. I want to make it as unique as your fingerprint. So we'll do it. But as a result of that, here we go. Now into the meat of the video. Although that whole thing about the notification process, that's also new too, right? So now I call everybody ahead of time. I'll still notify you when we're about to start the sewing, but that I'm going to start doing by email. Like, hey, we're going to, you know, look for us to start sewing on Thursday. So therefore shipping on Saturday or the following Monday, blah, 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 blah. But all you great men and women, you can call me anytime. Just don't call me 3 in the morning, and just don't call me Larry or whatever that song is supposed to be. So, hey, anyway, here's what we got. Some items on hand for the first time ever. And it's going to be first come, first serve. I mean, go to the website and see how much these things cost. You know me, I'm a smartass. If you want to wheel and deal and try to do rock, paper, scissors over the phone or tell me a good joke, yeah, I'll definitely cut you a break. But these are all brand new. These haven't been for photos. It's just customer changed their mind and wanted to change the color scheme a little bit or whatnot. And so I'm like, well, I already cut all the material. Might as well put them together. So here's what I got. I've got multicam arid utility pouch, all arid, you know, for everything, the webbing, and that's got the Coyote Brown snap caps on the back. Then I got another utility pouch, all Ranger green, except it's got black snap caps, regular snap caps. Then I've got a mother canteen carrier. And then, by the way, there's nobody in line right now who's got anything similar to this. If you already have an order and you're waiting on, if you want to add to it, again, you're just no different from anyone else. Give me a call. It's going to be first come, first serve. But no one else is waiting on anything similar to this. So this is really, it's up in the air, up for grabs. And then I've got a mother canteen carrier. Now, this is a little internal thing. It doesn't come with the rubber band, but I'll give you the rubber band if you want. But it means it's got an extra long shoulder strap, and that shoulder strap has the elastic for the shotgun shells, right? So this is a Coyote Brown, all Coyote Brown. Oh, yep, and it's even got Coyote Brown snap caps on the backside. But it's got the 1-inch loops, the 1-inch elastic loops in for shotgun shells, as opposed to the standard 1-inch loops, right? So all Coyote Brown. Now that's the Modus, right? Or the used to be called the GCC, you know, the 2nd gen mother, right? There's that. And then I probably did this to myself. I talked this customer out of this. I've probably in the last 2 months maybe have made 3 or 4 of the old original mother canteen carriers. And that's what I have. I've got a regular mother canteen carrier in Ranger green. And on the shoulder strap on this one, it's just the regular loops on the shoulder strap. So just the attachment point loops. And it's the mother canteen carrier, Ranger green. Was going back and forth with this customer. And I'm just like, look, hey, it's better to have and not need. And here you go. It doesn't look like much of a difference, but that's a huge difference, really, when it comes to how much storage you can get in here. And this person had a very specific thought in mind. And I was like, well, you'd be better off going down this road than you're going down this road. So I've got a Mother Canteen carrier, the old version Mother Canteen carrier in all Ranger green. I've got a Coyote Brown Mod Deuce, the 2nd generation Mother. That's got an extra long shoulder strap with the elastic loops for shotgun shells. Now, look, obviously, if you want this, but you don't want an extra long shoulder strap or something, we could work something out there. I'm sure I could hook you up with a shoulder strap. And then we've got 2 of the utility pouches. We've got a multicam Arid and a Ranger green. So that's it. So first come, first serve. If you're looking for something and you want to get it before Christmas, these guys, these bad boys are ready to go right away. All right, you know the deal, boys and girls. Reach out anytime. If you got questions, comments, I will do the best I can to help you out. Until then, keep thinking, keep moving, never quit. All right, everybody, be good.